Let's be real here. Interviewing her on a first date kills the vibe. So what are you up to this weekend? Wow, done anything interesting this week? Oh, what do you do for work? It's like you're collecting facts. You're not actually relating to who she is as a person. If this has happened to you before, or perhaps you feel like your conversation has seriously run out, you may be tempted to go into that date with your starter pack of really high quality questions to have better impact. Now, the intent here is good, but we have to be a little bit careful about the delivery because we still want the conversation to feel balanced. If the conversation is imbalanced and a lot of the focus is towards you interviewing her, and once she's given her answer, on to the next question, it's going to feel like there's a lot of focus on her and it's not going to create the trust, intrigue or curiosity about you to make her feel compelled to see you again. So here's the big one. We can't just go question, answer, question, answer. That is going to feel very robotic and lack emotional connection, no matter how good the questions are. Instead, we're going to have to go question, answer, statement about yourself. So you're going to have to relate to her. Even better, I'd actually encourage you to share your answer to the question before she shares hers. We really want her to be sharing and opening up, and the best way to encourage her to do that is also for you to do it yourself. I'm giving you 7 questions for variety. Definitely do not use all 7 questions on a date. 1 or 2 is going to feel like enough. Use them as conversational jump-off points, or if there's a silence on a date that doesn't feel fully comfortable, you know you have something high quality to bring to the table. A lot of people turn up to first dates, men and women alike, in sort of business social mode. So you need to get her to talk about things in her life that she's genuinely passionate about that are non-career related. Remember, she may need a bit of a nudge to get her out of work mode and into romance mode. If you find that the conversation is straying too much towards work, you can also always say, okay, you know what, seeing as it's Friday night, I'm officially banning us from talking about the topic of work on this date. Getting people to talk about their best or favorite memories literally makes them light up, and you're going to get so much of her values as a person from getting her to share. Often if conversations get stuck, it's because you're stuck in the present moment. You're talking about what she's up to now. Get her talking about something that happened in the past and relate to it, and you've got much juicier conversational territory right there. This is a great question because it implies that you are qualifying her. You're not there stressing yourself out about how to impress her. Instead, you're thinking, does this woman have the right qualities for me? This subtle shift in your conversation skills actually creates tons of attraction with women because they see that you're not in a rush to impress them, and instead you're kind of figuring out if they're right for you. This is great because you can actually make this question very sexy. Once she gives you her answer, you can add on, do you feel like yourself right now? And if she says no, you can push a little bit and find out why. Often if women are not interested in second dates, it's because they haven't emotionally invested. You've never got to see the real her, so pushing a little bit on this front can help you to form a more authentic and deep connection. Way to position yourself as a considerate guy. Again, women will not like going on dates with guys who they feel are just kind of going through the motions to get to the point in the date where they can try and awkwardly kiss her or ask her out again. Women are going to love guys who seem genuinely clued in to understanding who she is. Again, this leads beautifully to flirtation. Are we vibing? Is this a vibe, or are we only like 50% towards vibe? Balance having that deep, high quality question with some real fun back and forth and play. This is a golden question for you to use that technique I mentioned earlier of sharing your own opinion first. I call this go first principle. Vulnerability is actually really attractive and it creates emotional intimacy. If you can talk to her through what your answer to this would be, she's much more likely to give you a high quality answer in return. So remember, these are all incredible questions that balance the possibility for deep connection with a little flirtation as well. The deal is though, remember, 1 or 2 of these questions per date is enough. The conversation has to flow. She has to feel like you're genuinely interested in listening to her responses. And also, you want to share the same amount of information in return, because just as much as you've got to be interested in her, you also have to be interesting as a person. The only way she's going to develop curiosity towards you is if she discovers a bit more about who you are. So yes, high quality questions matter. They're certainly helpful, but you've got to have some other conversational tools going on as well. If you would love to enhance your conversations with women, to have better dates, not just for her, but also for you as well, I would love you to get in touch. Click on the link below this video to discover more.